Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be watching the third episode of She-Hulk, Attorney at Law. I'm excited. The preview that I've seen recently, I'm excited to see what Emil Blonsky, the Abomination, will be doing. What he's been doing since he escaped and why he escaped and all of that. Like, yeah, let's watch. The prison. Max security prison. Oh wow.
Explain to me why you failed to mention that you not only escaped from— You said to my face that you never turned into the Abomination anymore.
No, I said I choose not to. These were extenuating circumstances.
You understand that this constitutes another crime and totally destroys your chances at parole?
What? No, because I was forced to leave my cell, but I returned of my own free will.
Who forced you to escape this insanely high-security prison undetected?
A sorcerer supreme of the mystic arts, and his name is
Wong. Just Wong.
What the fuck?
His presence is a little chaotic. He's either
Wong, are you bad
sorcerer
now?
who lives in New York, or a librarian who lives in Nepal.
Can you get to him?
Yes, Jen, it's me. Of course I can get to him.
I sent a thirst trap. It was a picture of me with a bunch of books.
I just hope that he calls back. You know, if Blonsky's telling the truth, this guy busted him out of his prison cell and probably ruined my entire case. I know you can't wait to see Wong. I get it. I just want to make sure that you don't think this is one of those cameo every week type of shows. It's not. Well, except Bruce and Blonsky and Wong. Just remember whose show this actually is.
She-Hulk. Oh.
Attorney Jennifer Walters of law firm GLK&H has been tapped to represent Emil Blonsky, also known as the Abomination, in his upcoming parole hearing. The news has stirred up much controversy.
Ever since it's been revealed that Jennifer Walters has a superhero alter ego called She-Hulk, the statuesque green lawyer has been
Definitely gives E-News vibes.
They took the Hulk's manhood away, but then they gave it to a woman?
Yeah, man, I don't get it. Why are you doing everything more female? So we have a Me Too movement, and now all the male heroes.
I have no problem with female heroes. I'm just saying, make your own. I don't know about y'all, but I'd smash.
On the line, we have Gideon Wilson, the original prosecutor who put the Abomination away all those years ago. Gideon, first I would like to say it is frankly appalling that...
Have you seen this insanity?
I don't care what anybody says about me. There's something in this country called due process. Emil deserves a fair hearing.
You have to respond. You have to be in control of your own narrative.
Jennifer Walters speaking? Oh, yes, I will be right there. Holloway beckons.
Come on, this case is huge. People want to know every single detail about your life. You're a public figure now, and the office line has been flooded with calls and requests for interviews, so you should do one.
People only care because I'm representing Emil Blonsky. Once that's over, this whole media circus will die down.
No, Jen, this is not gonna go away just because you're ignoring it.
Every minute I spend on this crap is one less minute I spend focusing on my job. Dennis!
No, what? Not Jen Walters.
Ms. Walters is head of the Superhuman Law Division.
We have too much history for me to be comfortable with her on the case.
I would love to know what this is about and not work on it.
You wanted to see me?
Yes, Mallory Book is also in the Superhuman Law Division.
Yeah. No, I can't talk to a 10 about embarrassing man stuff. She could be my next fiance.
Happy to not be involved.
Be a lawyer? It looks cool. Yeah, I'll take him.
Well, our friend, Mr. Bukowski, from the DA's office, needs help on a delicate matter. He's been defrauded by an ex-girlfriend and wants to file a suit against her to get his money back.
Bought her jewelry. Flew her to Bali for a photo shoot. Paid off her Volkswagen Passat. Subscribe.
But why the Superhuman Law Division?
The girlfriend in question is a shape-shifting light elf from New Asgard.
Wow, Dennis.
Okay, well, to be fair, I thought I was dating Megan Thee Stallion.
I'm sorry, what? Sorry, you thought you were dating
Oh
Megan
shit.
Thee Stallion? Multiple Grammy winner megastar Megan
Eh.
Thee Stallion?
What part of shapeshifter did you not get?
You thought she drove a Passat?
All right, you see, this is why I don't want Walters.
Miss Walters, I received your message.
Mr. Wong, great entrance. Perfect timing. I really need to take this.
You may go.
Thank you. Pug, good luck. Dennis?
The CGI is a little off.
I extracted him from the prison.
against his own wishes, because I required a worthy opponent as part of my training to become Sorcerer Supreme. And as Sorcerer Supreme, I insist that he not be punished for my actions.
Again, I am not the one who will be punishing him. The parole board will not release him after seeing this.
Oh, I know what you're thinking, Miss Walters. I'm not erasing everyone's memories, not again.
That's not what I was thinking. That is highly unethical.
Yeah, it's also very messy, believe me.
Okay.
We'll send him to the mirror dimension.
I don't know what that is, but no.
Shadow dimension?
What you can do to help is show up at the hearing and explain everything.
Very well. We'll reserve sorcery for strategy B.
Don't tap your nose.
So, Mr. Bukowski, how much money in cash and gifts did you spend on the Megan Thee Stallion imposter?
Oh, man. Ugh.
How about I just say a number and you tell me higher or lower, okay? Considering that you bought her a mid-sized sedan, how about 50,000? 100, 200.
100,000? I am not a fool. No, it's more like 175.
175.
Close enough. And you are a fool.
Country, Mr. Bukowski.
Yeah, right. So, are you gonna help me or not?
I'm gonna start building your case, and I will be in touch, Mr. Bukowski.
Yeah.
What's up, bro? How's it hanging, man? I got a change of heart. I'm gonna drop the case.
Wait, what? Just now?
The truth is, I think somewhere deep inside, I knew. I gave those things because I wanted to. I was just embarrassed to get found out in such a public way. But at some point in time, you gotta take personal responsibility.
I have to say, this is unexpected.
Well, it's just...
That's not him. There's no way that's him.
I got a story to tell.
Sorry, mister.
Oh, this is Bug.
Hey, man. I think somebody towed my Cybertruck. They're saying it was a handicap spot. I swear it was a Cybertruck spot. Jaws on the floor because I drive a Cybertruck.
Security!
I love harassing women in the workplace. It's my kick, baby.
Not cool.
Let that be a war.
I don't. You guys know me.
We're coming to you live from outside the ultra-high security prison where the man known as the Abomination will appear before a parole board. There is much public furor over the possible release of such
Is that her? She-Hulk, can we get a word? Is it true you were rejected by the Avengers?
Jennifer Walters, also known as She-Hulk, rumored to have been rejected by the Avengers.
Hey, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Are those your soulmates?
Oh, yeah. It's one
That's
about.
weird.
No, I don't understand how a guy with zero commute time is late.
We are here today to determine whether Emil Blonsky is suitable for return to society after having served his minimum sentence. In light of recent evidence of a prison escape, I think we all know how this is going to go. So let's keep this brief.
As Mr. Blonsky's counsel, I would love to address the alleged prison escape. We do have a witness who is able to clear Mr. Blonsky of any wrongdoing on his part.
Then we'll start with that then.
Well, yes, the witness is prepared to give a statement after Mr. Blonsky gives his.
Are we really entertaining the idea of releasing someone who's been documented escaping from prison?
Now hold on. Mr. Blonsky, do you feel you have been rehabilitated?
I'd like to start by saying that I feel great remorse, great shame to those that I've harmed. So to answer your question, yes, I feel I have been rehabilitated. I've spent every day of my incarceration focused solely on redemption. I have changed emotionally, physically, metaphysically, spiritually, karmically, cosmically, interdimensionally,
Etc. What Mr. Blonsky is trying to say is that the man you see before you is not the same Emil Blonsky as before. All he wants now is to be a contributing member of society.
If released, would you have a place to live?
Yeah, you can rely on that.
Mr. Blonsky does own a plot of land on which he plans to work and reside.
He's going into farming.
No, actually, he plans to open a meditation retreat on the property. So, which is very,
And how does Mr. Blonsky intend to fund this endeavor?
Mr. Blonsky is currently in a long-term committed relationship with several pen pals, all of whom have pledged to financially support him.
Excuse me, if I could, may I clarify?
No.
Blair, Ruth, Marta, Sheila, Alejandra, Yvonne, and Nicolette are my soulmates. We met through the prison pen pal program. They are my better eights. Love you.
I don't think we need to get into that any further. Any other questions?
They are his sugar mamas.
Blonsky started the prison's literacy program. He's helped countless prisoners learn how to read.
He leads daily guided meditation and yoga for the prisoners.
He saved me from a bad marriage.
That's it, Carl. Let it flow.
Now the library is more than just a quiet place to shoot someone.
Instead of toilet wine, prisoners make toilet kombucha.
I release you, Linda.
Proud of you, Carl.
I love you so much.
Yeah. Okay, we're done with Carl.
Is that all? Because there's still the matter of Mr. Blonsky's escape.
There were extenuating circumstances that the witness will explain if he ever decides to show up.
My apologies, Miss Walters. Emil.
Finally!
I lost track of time.
I've asked Wong here today because he is the man responsible for Emil Blonsky leaving prison. And I do think you will see this whole thing in a totally different light after hearing from him.
Have you ever heard of a kumite?
I'd like to move for dismissal of all charges against my client.
On what ground?
Runa is the daughter of an elfin diplomat on Asgard and now in New Asgard.
Did you know about this?
As such, she has diplomatic immunity.
She may have diplomatic immunity in New Asgard, but we are not in New Asgard.
Excuse me, Your Honor, but Asgard is not a place. It is a people. Therefore, I have...
Thor's inspirational speeches are not admissible in court.
Your Honor, this case is very cut and dry. My client was defrauded of $175,000 by a scam artist. He deserves compensation for the financial and emotional trauma that he has suffered.
My client and Mr. Bukowski were in a consensual relationship and engaged in role play.
Oh, gross.
No rational adult would have believed my client's texts were from the real Megan Thee Stallion. Mr. Bukowski knew he was dating Miss Runa and went along with it until it no longer suited him.
I did not.
This was a relationship gone bad, not a scam.
Mr. Bukowski was blinded by love. He absolutely believed that he was dating the real Megan Thee Stallion.
I must say, I find it hard to believe that Mr. Bukowski could be fooled so easily. And the onus is on you to prove that, Mr. Pugliese. That being said, I'll allow this to go to trial. So, Miss Runa, your motion to dismiss is denied.
Crush that. And when this is over, I'm canceling my Hollywood hookup subscription. There's clearly no vetting process.
In light of some new information I've just received, I'm changing my ruling.
Oh, come on, Runa. This is getting a little broad.
Impersonating a judge is illegal. Get down from there.
This is very good for us. In regard to Mr. Blonsky vacating his cell, I gave him no choice. But it was absolutely his choice to return. I offered him asylum at Kamatage, which is truly lovely this time of the year. But he was quite adamant he'd be returned to serve out his sentence and repay his debt to society.
Thank you. So, you see, Emil Blonsky was forced out of his cell against his will. And even when offered instant freedom, he chose to return to his cell. These are not the actions of a criminal, but of a reformed man who truly wants to do the right thing.
Well, that may be true of Emil Blonsky, but I mean, when Blonsky uncontrollably becomes Abomination, isn't he a raging monster out for blood?
If I could just put your minds at ease.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
Hang on a sec.
No. What? Emil. No. Stop. Everybody just relax, please. Stop. Get. Stop. Oh my God.
No. Force is not necessary.
As you can see, I'm in full control.
That's enough! Change back now! Damn it! It's fine. It's totally fine. Emil! Calm down. Okay, everybody calm down. Please, ladies and gentlemen, I beg you to forgive Mr. Blonsky's enthusiasm.
All he did was change, though.
Intend to
That's a
frighten
little...
anyone. In fact, this proves that in every instance, Mr. Blonsky could have broken free, but has chosen to remain in his cell. As his stellar prison record reflects, Mr. Blonsky spent his entire incarceration practicing a strict regimen of training and self-discipline so that he may walk among his fellow citizens with no chance of becoming a rampaging abomination again. He deserves a future as a free man and a productive citizen.
Thank you, Miss Walters. We will adjourn for today and consider all of the facts. We will reconvene once a decision has been reached. And please, let's get this man some clothes.
Oh, yeah.
And as for Mr. Wong...
Just Wong, the Sorcerer Supreme. master of the mystic arts, leader and former librarian of Kamataj.
Yeah, you realize that you've just admitted to facilitating a prisoner escape, which is a crime.
I must depart.
Shaking my head.
There she is. How do you plan to take Blonsky down when he rampages again? Care to respond to claims that you're one of Blonsky's rumored soulmates?
Is there any truth to the rumors you got your powers from a mafia hit gone wrong? What? That was Jennifer Walters rushing by, undoubtedly hoping to avoid the protesters that are gathered just outside the gates here.
And then I get to my car, and some protester has written on it, "Monster defending a monster."
This can go away, you know, with one little interview. Good Day LA is thirsty for you.
No, thank you. Hard pass. I cannot wait for this to be over so I can go back to being a normal, anonymous lawyer who also happens to be a Hulk.
What are you talking about? Jen, the genie is out of the bottle, girl. You are a story now. Okay.
No, I don't want this.
Oh my God, you're pregnant with the Abomination's baby, and you're flaunting a little baby
That's who the father is?
Yeah.
Good God, Dennis Bukowski.
Oh, yeah. No, you're gonna need that.
Connecting the A and B story? Nice.
How did you two work with him for so long?
Oh, I killed him in my head several times, many different ways.
And yet he was convinced that she had a crush on him. The man is almost terminally deluded.
I'd call him gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, would you be willing to say that under oath?
I swear the testimony I'm about to give today is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
How is Jen our best option? I gave you a whole list of my boys.
Jen is gonna help us clinch this.
Miss Walters, how would you describe your relationship to Mr. Bukowski?
We worked together for several years at the DA's office.
Would you say that you know Mr. Bukowski fairly well?
Definitely. We worked regularly on cases together, so I've spent a lot of time with Mr. Bukowski.
Did he ever share his personal life with you, specifically his dating life?
Yes, he would. Prolifically and unprompted.
You wanted to know.
How would you characterize Mr. Bukowski in relation to his romantic life?
Self-absorbed, chauvinistic, conceited. He once described himself as a New York 10 and an LA 11. He nicknamed his office the Denisphere.
Objection, relevance.
Mr. Bukowski, need I remind you that you're not representing yourself here, and this is your witness. But I agree. Mr. Pugliese, get to your point.
It's been stated many times in this courtroom that a man of reasonable intelligence would never think that he was dating the real Megan Thee Stallion. In your opinion, Miss Walters, do you think that Dennis Bukowski would believe that he could actually pull Megan Thee Stallion?
Yes. Dennis Bukowski is an almost pathologically entitled man. He would absolutely believe that he's dating the real Megan Thee Stallion because he is truly that delusional.
No further questions, Your Honor.
In the case of
That was
Bukowski
fun.
versus Runa, I award full damages to Dennis Bukowski in the amount of $175,000. In addition, we also sentenced the defendant to 60 days for impersonating a judge.
No.
That's right. There's only one Megan Thee Stallion.
Period.
Hey, you guys think I have a shot with the real Megan Thee Stallion? Should I go back?
No, please don't do that. Thanks for that testimony in there, Jen.
Oh, it was my pleasure.
The sad part is that Elf's just gonna get a slap on the wrist. I wish there was a way we could remove her powers and make sure she doesn't victimize anyone else.
Oh, did Dennis Bukowski just give me an idea? That will stay between us.
Just a moment. We'll find out exactly.
After reviewing his record, we hereby grant Mr. Blonsky's release on parole effective immediately. As a condition of his parole, Mr. Blonsky is prohibited from turning into Abomination indefinitely and is ordered to wear an inhibitor in perpetuity. Any violation of this condition will result in his immediate return to prison.
Understood. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yay.
I'm in your debt. Spiritually, of course.
Just stay out of the news. That's all I ask. I don't want to read any more stories about either of us.
Well, you might want to reconsider that. I mean, they're going to write a story about you one way or the other, you know. Better to be part of it, really.
The Abomination is now a free man, and here with us in the studio, the lawyer responsible for his release, She-Hulk.
Yay.
Yeah, my name's Jennifer Walters, not She-Hulk, and my client's name is Emil Blonsky, not the Abomination.
Got it. The high-profile nature of this case and the fact that you yourself are a Hulk has catapulted you into the public eye. So tell us, how did you come up with the name She-Hulk?
Oh, funny story. I didn't. Some random guy on the news came up with it after thinking about it for like 2 seconds, but it stuck. So now whether I like it or not, I am forever She-Hulk.
Great. We have to take a break. When we come back, She-Hulk shares her diet and exercise secrets.
I'm sorry, what?
I got her! Come on, I got her!
Oh, wait. Get off me.
Who is that though?
Around showing off your powers. You better be able to back it up.
When did I ever strut around and show off my powers? Did you guys rob an Asgardian construction worker?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
Sorry. Okay, bad idea, bad idea. Fall back, go, 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 fall back.
Okay, fellas, I admit that did not go exactly as I imagined it. Thunderball, did you get it?
No. Once you turned into She-Hulk, I couldn't pierce that nasty green skin.
Damn it. Boss is gonna be mad.
Nasty. Excuse you? What was that? Okay. In credit scene.
My new favorite client. Just your signature there, and then just initial. Good. And initials up here.
Yes. Yes. I'm done.
You are way more fun than my last lawyer. I will kill for you, Megan Thee Stallion. Dial it back.
Yada yada yada. That was interesting. I love seeing Megan Thee Stallion. Love her. I don't know how I feel though. Like, why are those people trying to get? Well, I assume they're trying to get her DNA or blood or whatever, so they can, like, you know, become a Hulk or like create a Hulk. I don't know. That's my thing. Is like, why was she looking in the mirror? Like, I could barely see that, so I didn't know if she was like sad or if they just showed her reflection just because, or I don't know what that was about. I thought somebody was in the car, but I didn't see anybody. I don't know. We have 6 more episodes, so I'm sure we'll find out what's going on. But yeah, I kinda am sad though that Emil Blonsky will never, well, for now, be Abomination. Like, I don't like that. I want to see more of him as Abomination. The CGI with her face is a little sketchy at times. Not a little, it is sketchy at times. But all in all, I look past it. Like, because 2 things. We've had Bruce Banner Hulk for like 10 years. And yeah, his face is like, the CGI for it is perfect now, but it took 10 years to get to that point. Secondly, the special effects teams are overworked, maybe even probably underpaid. I don't know, but they're overworked and there's not enough. Like, they're overworked and they're rushed. So, and it's very, from what I've heard, it's very competitive. So when I critique the special effects, I'm not critiquing them. I'm critiquing really Disney Marvel for rushing it. Because, yeah, I know there's deadlines and stuff, but maybe if you didn't sell off the work of the special effects to be done to the person that can get it done the fastest, maybe if they didn't do that, it wouldn't look as rushed, because it is rushed. And yeah, maybe if they sold it to people, it may be more expensive to sell it to someone who will take longer to do it, but at least it will be done correctly and look better. Well, not correctly, but at least it will look better with more time versus being done in a timely manner. Oh well, that's my soapbox. But all in all, I love this show. I love Jennifer Walters. I love She-Hulk. I don't know how I feel about the episodes being 30 minutes long. I will say it's a lot easier to edit these reactions because they're only the episodes are only 30 minutes long, roughly. But at least we're getting the full season series, whatever, will be 9 episodes. So that's a plus. But yeah, if you haven't already done so, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.